Hey everyone, this is Rob,
And Michelle.
and welcome to Bunebape, your weekly podcast and everything you need to know about old school RuneScape.
Meet Merp.
Meh. All right, so this week up on the docket, of course, as always, we're going to be starting off with our usual, what we have been up to
Yeah.
this week, and then we'll be going into this week's update. No other blogs so far this week. It's honestly kind of a light week.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see if something comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe something comes
Last
up
week
tomorrow.
they surprised us and I was exhausted. And you could probably tell during the second half of the podcast.
Yeah, I'll get this out of the way. The beta for sailing is no longer happening at
the
the
stress
original
test.
date.
Yeah.
They did push it back to not this week, but next week. So if anyone was thinking about doing it this week, it's impossible because
Please
it's
hold.
not happening till next week. Practically a week from whenever this releases.
Yeah.
Is whenever it's going to happen. So I just thought I'd get that out of the way, kind of as a PSA. And then, of course, at the end of the pod, as per usual, we'll have our Q&As, answering anyone's questions you might have about the game, other games, or just real life stuff. Feel free to ask us on any of our socials that we have at at the end of the pod or down below, or go to our discord.gg/boonbabe and you can ask questions there or just join and hang out. We have tons of people in there.
Yeah.
all
We
the
do
time.
movie nights every Saturday.
Yeah, so feel free to join that as well, and shout out to all of our Patreons as well. Thank you all, and
yeah,
we
have
got
another free member, Seth. I don't know.
Yeah, new free member. Shout out to them, and all, of course, all of our other members. Shout out to you guys too.
We're not supposed to do weekly shout outs per our own rules, but
Yeah,
rules be damned.
true. But yeah, so we have a ton to go over this week outside of the outside of the update, because the update is light. But
I mean, technically we're gonna get pretty into it because we got the Delve Boss drop rates. I think we're gonna be talking about that quite a bit.
No, there's definitely a lot of stuff to talk about. It's just a lighter blog week.
Their blog is light.
Yeah, very
We're
light.
heavy.
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Oh. Okay.
But anyways, before we get into all that stuff, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm just practicing Delve Boss. I've now completed wave 6 one time. And I'm having a lot of fun. Usually my long streams are on Fridays and I stream for like 4 hours, and that's like, like my main time to practice like stuff like this. But my brother actually came and spent the night, and he's never been allowed to spend the night. He's 15, so that was really fun. They were just visiting. He doesn't live here. But yeah, so I didn't get as much practice, and we're gonna blame him for why I don't have it all completed. It's his fault.
Sure.
Never take responsibility. And I've just been having a lot of fun doing the Delve Boss, and I'm still stacking some clues to, hopefully do the little opening sometime. I've like off stream kind of still been killing Sarachnis, hoping to get elite clues, but I'm not really getting many. So hopefully I could get some more, because I just want to be done with my little 200 elite, 100 masters goal. I'm getting
Nice. Close. Yeah, getting close. And then you get the Bloodhound.
That'd be so cool if I got the Bloodhound. Oh my gosh, I wish. And then I don't think I've really been doing anything else in game at all, but yeah, I think that's it. It is nice though, because going backtracking a little bit with Patreon, because Kurt joined and then also joined our Discord, and now we have another person with a little blinged out capybara badge.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And now Kurt could see the truth that I'm really bad at replying to people, and I just love reacting with emotes.
It's easier.
It's so much easier. And it's just like, sometimes I don't know what to say, or I just want to, like, I am like, oh, I want to reply with the little nod emote. I'm like, that's what I want to say.
True.
But I can't express that myself. So that's my truth. And yeah, I'm hanging out.
That's it, not Max?
No, Max. Why do you always ask me?
Oh, we took a look at how long you've been playing the game. Anyone have a guess?
We'll pause here for dramatic effect. I don't remember the exact amount.
I do.
How much was it?
Okay, so
you thought it was 6 months.
I thought it was like 3 months of game time.
For me.
Yeah, which would have been 90 days worth of game time, which is a good amount.
You don't need to say these numbers.
Yeah. She has a lot of time. She has played a lot. She used to stream it as...
I used to stream full time.
Yeah, full time.
Keep that in mind.
Still not maxed. Keep that in mind as well.
No, you could forget that part.
Have you done the Inferno?
You could forget that part too.
Okay,
Quiver?
what about...
No, forget
Quiver?
it.
Blorva?
Just tell them how many hours.
Do you even have any Torva?
No, that's... Okay, that pisses me off when people were like, she bought her account. I would have bought Torva. when it was
Nice.
released. I'm like, maybe I'll be able to buy it in 2025. Like, anyway, continue.
Disappointing side note: Shadow's under 900 mil now.
Oh, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they just release one thing that's good at, it's gonna back
Yeah,
up.
yeah, of course. But yeah, you have 416 days of game time.
That's what I thought it was.
It's right around 9.9 thousand hours.
Like, don't do the math. What's wrong with you? And someone was trying to make me feel better and was like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm sure Rob has way more." And I'm like, "He doesn't log in. He doesn't."
No, I don't.
You probably actually have 3 months.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh, we should have had you log in and look. But I used to do this as work. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny because you've seen the other speedrunners max their account in 1 month. You've outdone yourself.
I've outdone myself. 13 months? No, more like 15 probably.
Yeah, way more than that.
More than 1 month. How
More
many
than 1 month.
How many days do you guys have played in game?
Yeah,
It's a good thing I only stream 10 hours a week now. I need to let some people pass me.
true. How many 200 mils do you have?
None.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was just
I
making
have
sure.
105 mil farming, 15,000 scurries, Casey. I think that is part of what annoys me so much whenever people like think that I don't play my own account or that like I'm borrowing Robert's account. And I'm like, do you know how much, pardon the language, dumb shit I've done? How dare you
True.
discount that? I've done a lot of dumb things very inefficiently for 416 days. How
Yeah.
dare you pretend that wasn't me?
I think if anything, this just is more of like a shout out and a letting of people know, especially I guess newer players, if anyone is a WoW refugee.
This is a grindy game.
This is an easy way to let you know that you can play the game however you want and still spend 10,000 hours in it.
Yeah.
And not you don't have to feel bad about
You
not
don't even have to
being
be
maxed.
Whenever people are like, "Oh, I need to be maxed to like really play the game," I'm like, just play whatever you want to do
True.
for 416 days.
To be fair,
What's
you
the big
did
deal?
do other things early on, like the diary and the quest.
Yeah, my
cape.
first goals were Quest Cape and then Diary, and then I just kind of got lost for a couple of years.
Yeah, are you
doing
gonna
raids
do
and
are you gonna do a
rand bossing.
10,000 hour celebration?
Ew, no, no, I don't need to tell anyone
A
that.
10-hour live stream for your 10,000
No
hour.
one needs to know when that happens. Whenever people were like, "Oh, show us the amount," oh, I really didn't want to because I knew it was over a year. And Robert's like, "There's no way," and I'm like, "I've seen it over a
You're
year."
it's funny because you're gonna be streaming one day and someone's gonna come and be like, "Wow, I didn't know you had 10,000 hours," and I'll have changed your streaming title.
Don't. I'm gonna log you out.
I need to do the math.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's
Every
cool.
time I go live, you just start a timer.
That's cool. Yeah, anything else?
Is that cool? No. That's pretty much all I've been up to. I'm sure that I'll think of something while he's talking. Oh, we took Moose and Goose to the vet. I said Moose for their first little cat physical, and they were very brave.
They were.
Moose was a little bit of a little baby. His heart was beating so fast you could feel it while holding him, but they were very brave, and I love our cats so much. And what's crazy is I love our cats more than anyone loves their pets. I'm pretty sure. So that's a
Sure.
fun fact.
Okay.
What are you up to?
Not much at all. Not much at all. But I do have a ton of like community things.
Okay.
Well, I actually don't know about a ton. I'm just
Oh, you
saying.
know what would be cute? If, with permission from everyone, if we started, because people post their achievements on our Discord. I wonder if everyone would be okay and be like, we could share some of these.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's our Discord, so
Yeah,
we
but
can
I
do
feel
whatever
like I
we
should
want.
ask, right?
No, they give over all rights to their human, just everything, all of the intellectual property that they have.
Well, I just wanted to say one real quick.
That's part of our
I-
secret TOS.
Or actually, there's two I wanted to say. Soren finally just got a fire cape. Said only took me about 20 years. And another one, Aloe. Shout out Aloe, because he visited us last year. It was
And it
fun.
was his birthday just the other
And it was
day.
his birthday the other day, and right afterwards, he got a Hydra's Claw at 5,084 KC, and that's what greenlogged him. So happy late birthday, Aloe and Jeezy.
Very happy.
Yeah, I should start going through these. As soon as I say that, I'm going to forget and never do it again.
Yeah, probably.
But I was thinking about the fire cape one because I was like, oh, that's really cool. The first fire cape, truly like the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, it is quite the accomplishment, especially for newer players. I've seen like some of the WoW players have got it,
Yeah.
and some of them have also now moved on and got the fighter's torso,
Oh, that's fun.
baby's first torso.
Yeah, baby's first. That sounds menacing.
Yeah, and
Oh my gosh.
something equally as prestigious that I have to bring up. I've been
Okay.
following the
Oh.
genesis of this current achievement.
Yeah.
And that is the deepest delve that people have done for Mocha.
Has it changed when you last told me?
It has. So previously it was, we were like 15. Bodie's got 15. That's a big deal.
I think last year we were like
Last
week
year.
we were like 20 something.
And then last week we were around 20.
This morning on my break we were around 40.
Actually, I think last week we were on 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's been on 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been out 2 weeks. But I've been following, there's been a couple people pushing it to the limits. Absolute limits.
They're almost hitting the pet drop rate just in like a single trade.
Absolutely they are.
What?
And this last person, I guess previously, I've been mainly following this one person, Jacko. I'm just calling him Jacko. I don't know what his name is.
Okay.
That's how he spells it.
Oh, it's just like a random name, not even related.
The caps, the amount of O's.
Oh, yeah.
It could be Jacko O. Who knows? Anyways, they post a ton on their progress on Reddit, but also, I guess previously, the person that held the record was either Weidga, which is someone that actually has like won competitions. We've actually like talked, like said their name before because
Cool.
they are a gamer apparently. It's either Weidga or it's Wedega. I don't know how they pronounce it. Either way, shout out to them. Apparently they had the previous record, but Jacko is persistent. What do you think is the deepest delve? This is the amount of times someone has repeated wave 8.
And it gets harder?
No.
Oh, it just stays as hard.
Yeah, the difficulty and the drop rate on 8 stays
but
forever.
Oh my god, you don't get extra supplies.
Nope.
What? How are people doing this?
Yeah.
What?
The deepest
Earlier,
delve.
I swear earlier you said 40, and I don't think they could be that different in the past like 9 hours. So I am going to say 47.
No, so you overshot it a little bit. It was 43.
Oh, man.
The record was
I knew it
43.
wasn't much, but then whenever I said 45, I was like, oh, it might have been 45 earlier. No, it wasn't.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, so 43. Kind
It's
of
really
insane.
cool seeing this every week. I mean, like, how crazy are people going to get like a year from now?
Yeah, it's been getting crazier. I think we thought it was going to be crazy at 20. And then we're
now
like,
I think someone's going to get to 100.
we thought it was going to be crazy at 30. And now it's.
Who's the one guy that's always in crazy stuff? Porcazard.
Oh, yeah. Porcazard is the one that did
probably gonna do some crazy
the full inventory of.
Awakener's orbs.
Awakener. What was it?
Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say Lephanthus, but that's a boss in Warframe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I mean, it's not far off. But anyways, yeah, so that was pretty
That's
insane.
so cool.
I thought that was really, really cool. So
I
had
finished
to bring
level
that up.
6.
Nice.
We are not built the same.
No, what do you mean? I thought you were literally the same person.
Yeah. Almost. Me and Jacko, like, yeah, we're like in the same womb or whatever.
Wow, that's weird. I saw some other stuff. So there's been grumblings,
Grumblings.
Yes, I like to keep my finger on the pulse of what's being talked about as it is.
I have to say
And by
it.
that I mean no, you don't have to say it.
I can't tell them.
Oh, go
The
ahead.
Bob's Burgers joke.
Oh, yeah, go
Every
ahead.
time someone says they keep their finger on the pulse, there's an episode where newscasters come by because this guy's in love with his mannequin and he keeps dressing up for Christmas. And they come by and then their tagline was like, they keep their finger on the pulse. And Gene sees them and he's like, they'll finger anything with a pulse. And I still, every time I think of that.
It's so funny because I don't even remember this at all.
I know, and I thought you'd know because I mention this
I don't even
frequently.
know who you are.
I don't even know. I mention this like every time someone says that. I will mention it to you and be like, "Remember that episode of Bob's
And
Burgers?"
I still don't remember it.
You remember the one where they go, huh, huh?
Well, obviously, that was like the only good one. But no, so
Anyway.
and by keeping my finger on the pulse, I really just go on the Reddit
What are we
and see what's going on
now?
Yeah. So, anyways, we're talking more about Modash. When are we not talking about
Hate
Modash?
that guy. Just kidding. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, Modash is cool. He's probably sipping
He's a
tea,
gamer.
playing his violin, and also dropping some rumors.
He's a little rumor starter.
So
I'm a gossiper too.
This is from the Discord, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, people were asking because, there's been such a large influx of new players, up to a brand new 240,000 concurrent players, new highest.
All it took was like a couple WoW players to start playing it.
Yeah, the
Dang.
previous highest ever, I think, was 200,000 before the WoW era. Was 200,000 whenever the servers like first started.
Oh, I thought it would have been during leagues.
No, it was in 2007 whenever the servers first came back online, or after everyone voted to resurrect OSRS,
The first login.
the first login, it was 199,000.
Okay, I don't want to call you a liar because I don't know, but I swear they said that once during leagues it had beat it.
That's probably true.
Okay.
But I mean, this is now.
I have to say it before someone else can say it.
I'm just saying, like, now it's regularly.
It's like every day they're like new max.
Regularly, easily surpassing that old number, because that old number was only barely passed for a short amount of time. Now it's an everyday
I wonder
thing.
how many people are going to stay.
I don't know. But anyways, in light of that, people are like, I've brought this up a million times. The new player experience.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with it? Because it is not the best.
Yeah, they've added a couple things, but
Yeah. The thing is, and don't get it twisted, I think like starting a tutorial island, cool.
mm-hmm.
Jumping into Lumbridge, cool. That's not what I'm talking about. Whatever.
After you get level 20 and everything, you're like,
I'm talking
where do I
about
go?
them introducing stuff to the game, or to you from the game, introducing you to the stuff that you might entice you to become a member, because currently it's just all like
It just blocks
you
you
just
from
get
doing
stuck
stuff.
and you're like, all right, well, I don't know why I would want to do more. You can't do bosses, you can't unlock any cool things, there's no spec weapons. It's like, why are you enticed as a free-to-play player to buy members?
There's a DDS, right?
DDS is members only.
Not on.
All dragon items are members
I
only.
need to look this up while you talk.
There is no non-members dragons items.
Okay, we'll continue talking.
Anyways, so mod Ash.
Members, yes.
Yeah, members
What?
only. Who would have thought? I mean, in order to even spec with the no, I'm thinking of knives. Sorry. But yeah, definitely not. But anyways, so mod Ash stirring the pot. When asked about the new free-to-play experience, he's like, yo, people are asking what's going on. Can this be developed? And he says,
No.
True. Though for context, our managers are showing a lot more interest in the new player experience compared to prior years. So I'd rate the chance as being higher than a decade ago when asked about adding or changing the free-to-play experience.
It is kind of lame that it took all these new people coming in for them to do it, but
Yeah.
better late than never. And I think him stirring the pot too, like even if they weren't really saying much, now he's got everyone talking, so the pressure's on more.
Yeah. True.
Which I like that. That's funny. I live for the drama.
Yeah. And also mod Jengus. I'm just calling it Jengus because that's how it's supposed to be said. Mod Jengus got into the comments and said, yo, leave a comment if you guys have anything interesting or any feedback, and they might like look into adding it.
I wonder how many dumb ones there
your
were.
idea might get added to RuneScape if you have any good new player
Is
ideas.
it on Discord or Twitter?
I'm sure
Reddit?
everywhere. I'm sure everywhere. But
Okay.
this was on Reddit, but I'm sure everywhere.
Cool.
Other ways. Actually, Jengus did say just Reddit. Actually,
just Reddit. Okay,
it doesn't
cool.
have to be on this post, but other posts. It seems like it seems like they get a lot of their information from Reddit,
They do, yeah.
which is weird because it is not the best place.
It's really not.
But I don't know where else they would go because they
Their
closed down the
surveys.
forums.
Yeah, the surveys are the best way. That's why they're always encouraging people to do the surveys. They're like, please.
Yeah. Anyways, we have a person that
That looks crazy.
I thought did a really good job and is really pushing the boundaries, and probably honestly will be one of the people that like gets like shouted out as far as like,
Oh, here it is. I pulled it up on my computer as well.
yeah, who is it? Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to shout them
the
out.
person is.
I think it has like their name in it. Go click on it.
Oh, I don't use Reddit.
Oh, you're such
Here,
a
you do
noob.
it. I
Michelle's
don't
never
use
used
Reddit.
Reddit. Oh my gosh.
I like will scroll down. I'm supposed to show their name right there.
No,
I
it's
thought.
not. It's right there.
Oh,
Kurt the Flirt.
that's a really cute name.
Yeah, so Kurt the Flirt, really, really good idea. Shout out to them. So he has an idea of how to update / expand the free-to-play experience, which I thought was an amazing addition to the game.
Okay.
And his idea is essentially, to sum it up, just to bring a bunch of the stuff that has either been forgotten about
There's a lot of
or
it.
become irrelevant, because, obviously there's no power creep in this game. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about stuff that like people don't use ever, like agility potions.
Oh my god, yeah. What?
Yeah.
What's an
So,
agility potion?
agility potions, introducing people to Herblore, currently a free to play non or a members only thing. I
Yeah.
was gonna say that a really complicated way.
A free to play's non-option.
Yeah. So like Herblore, someone's like, yo, Feldip Hills. No one goes there unless you're there for chompies.
Yeah, I go there for clue scrolls and that's it.
Actually, even if you are going there for
You go to
chompies,
Castle Wars.
you go to Castle Wars.
You should guys look that up. If you don't go to Castle Wars, it's better. I didn't know that till I was done with like my hard diaries.
It's not like so much better. It's just way easier.
Yeah, it's so much better because it's easier.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's honestly just more convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, same rates and stuff like that, but
It feels way faster though.
yeah, yeah. So like things like that, things that have been forgotten over time, become irrelevant, or are just straight up has always been useless.
Yeah.
Why not add it? Add agility. Like like, are you gonna put people off, or are you gonna like attract them to the game more if there's like, oh, there's so much more you guys could be doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, then you could also cater stuff towards them or something.
So make this stuff free to play?
Because remember the last free to play thing they added? Camdazol?
Okay, I actually like Camdazol. I made a couple of videos on it.
Yeah, and you remember how like one of the better parts was the golems, and
Oh, that they couldn't do on free to
limited
play.
the best golem to members for some reason.
Yeah, lame.
And now no one goes there.
It was literally supposed to be like the free to play place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of gross.
I think I literally got a comment on that video like today. It was such a bad video. It's really old.
Yeah, so among other things, they talk about adding some fletching, even just like lower level stuff. It's like none of this stuff is gonna change anything. It's just gonna allow free to play players to do more stuff.
I'd be open to this, but I know that the free to play community is a little intense.
Yeah, obviously.
So
But I
I'd be
think
interested in what a free to play player thought of all this.
the only reason I was interested in this, because I thought about that too, is that this doesn't introduce new things to free to play. It would just be like, all right, now you can make oak bows instead of having to buy it from the Fletcher, which is where you go now.
Yeah, but like people who like are like max in the free to play, now they'd have to go and like redo it. I don't know, it's a whole thing.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd be interested in what they thought.
Obviously, there would be some, people that would argue that for sure.
Yeah.
But I could see them expanding this, adding to it, and like even adding Slayer. Like everyone's like, oh, I think one of the biggest drawers to people is PVM, and what goes hand in hand with PVM is Slayer.
Yeah.
And they're all like, I can't even try this.
Yeah, just have them go kill like
Not even
rats.
a single boss. Like no Obor, nothing.
No hill giants.
No hill giants. Oh,
Nothing.
you can kill hill giants, but no.
Well, on Slayer task.
Yeah, definitely not on task. So
You can do Oborn free to play too.
yeah, I just thought it was a good idea because it could use a little reviving, and this would help potentially in like a minimal effort type of way, which is like Jagex's favorite thing.
Yeah. And they're also suggesting giving Gertrude's cat as free to play, so then they kind of have a little pet. That'd be
True,
cute. And they
true.
can't trade them in for death runes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no point. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea. What do you guys think? Should they expand the free to play stuff?
I like it, but I know they're intense, so
Yeah.
please, if you're free to play, let us know what you think.
Anyways, that was a few things that I saw in the community. I thought were pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Moving on though to the blog.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Varlamore and Summer Sweep Up combat tweaks. There are some known issues straight up the top here. So re-equipping Viper at the Delve boss allows for the regain of special attack. That has been hotfixed.
Also, the large grub spawned at the Delve boss does not have its expected 1-tick attack delay after it's been killed. That's been fixed.
What has not been fixed. The Holy Water boss effect isn't guaranteed when killing the boss during the melee punish phase. They are still investigating.
And also, when transitioning from melee punish to the blue shield, some subsequent or projectile attacks are being nullified. That's not good.
I mean, isn't that good? That means I wouldn't get hit.
Some subsequent or projectiles are being nullified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is good.
I thought it says wasn't being nullified.
Oh, no. All right, so Delve boss changes. Do you want to start or shall I?
Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
So there's been a bunch of changes to the Dev Boss. This is a lot of stuff from last week that we kind of
Mhm.
mentioned, and a lot of these were kind of just straight up bugs to begin with. But, anyways, they've been watching everyone get into the Delve, pushing its limits, and sharing the feedback. There's been a lot of great discussion over the past week, and it's helped shape some of the improvements you'll see today. That includes tweaks to the melee punish phase, adjustments to grab behavior, and better clarity during certain mechanics, and a range of smaller fixes that should make the overall experience feel a little bit tidier. Um, Honestly, there's like 4 paragraphs of stuff. Am I missing
It's all
anything?
flavor text. What they wanted to say was people thought last week was really light. That's because they're working on under the hood stuff. So there
Yeah.
was really nothing to share
I was
with
like, I'm
us.
pretty sure they just use they're doing the thing where they use 4 paragraphs to say nothing, which is
Yes,
fine. But
that's kind of why I wanted you to read it. I purposely asked you because I was like, I'm not good at summing things up. I will read this all.
yeah, I was all like,
So I'll let you.
no, I mean, this is honestly a boss that is going to be able to push you to your limit, and also you can push it to its limit once you get a better handle on it. And this will just make it so things operate better and the way they should, and overall will just make it a better experience, it seems like.
Yeah. So what's new this week? We can go back and forth.
Sure.
All right. The melee punish phase now ignores attack delay if the player is using melee.
That's
Huge. I actually think I've had it hit me for 80 because I was using Crystal Halberd and it was too slow.
yeah. That's how it should have been.
Yeah.
They added a sparkly glow to the burrow hole when a unique item is present.
That's really cool.
I guess it's because like I think this is mostly because once you fill up the tab with like 16 things or whatever, it doesn't show anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that is to counter this, to let you know like, oh,
Or if you're spam clicking.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, oh, I'm only level 2, I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
And you just like randomly got
no,
something.
I think it'll definitely help with that as well. But I know that some people ran into the issue where they're all like, oh, I see 16 things. I don't know if I've gotten a unique and I just can't see it.
Literally can't relate to having that much things there.
Yeah. So
I'm like, you guys have more than 4?
I don't know if it's 16 or 12
It's
or
probably
something
saying
like that.
heinous.
But yeah, so it
Sparkly.
sparkles now, so you know that you got a unique.
Replace a triple grub spawn with a single giant grub that has double the health, explodes in a larger area, and causes triple the punishment if it reaches the boss.
Nice.
Cool, but also scary.
Yeah, the rock falls. No longer place a permanent rock on your position if you are hit by it while under the protection of the shield orb.
The center tile of the shield orb now clears acid as it moves. I'm very happy about that one.
Yes. That's like probably one of the biggest blockers for a lot of people's progression.
Tilting.
And also it sucks because I'm pretty sure whenever you punish with melee, it just creates more acid. So it's like
I don't know.
kind of annoying.
It does, if you have thralls, it does more acid. Because
Yeah.
it does it based on damage. So I guess it depends what your special is.
I think it does it based on hit splats.
I think so. I'm
So
not 100%.
that's why I was saying that, because a lot of
It's
people
like if
use
you-
the scythe, so it's like you'll get a
Exactly.
ton of acid.
Yeah.
Anyways, they also have the current delve level will now appear in Doom's health bar.
Oh, that's cool. Sometimes I do be forgetting.
Yeah, true.
Unclaimed loot can now be retrieved from a chest in the lobby if you leave after pressing claim and leave. The loot interface can also be accessed from further away.
And they made the charged attack particles smaller to reduce the chance of misclicks.
Improve the Doom's click box to prevent players accidentally clicking through the boss. I have died to that.
Yeah, many
It is
people
so
have.
annoying.
They also improved the Doom's. Oh, this is what you said. The holy water item now correctly one-shots range larva spawns during the fight.
The holy water effect triggered upon killing the boss can now be activated by the bonus damage dealt for the melee punish, not just the primary damage splats.
And also the special attack energy no longer regenerates between delve levels. This is what we were saying earlier, is like, unfortunately, that was something you could easily have
Yeah, any downtime it would be getting back
exploited a
up.
little bit, but
I'll miss that.
not anymore.
Killing the Doom of Macchiato during the melee punish phase will now heal up to 24 prayer points, 32 hit points, and 25% special attack energy, regardless of where you're standing. This will also clear acid in a 3x3 area centered around water projectiles. Centered around water projectiles laying on the ground after the boss has died.
That's
That's
cool.
the holy water thing they're talking about. It clears acid.
Yeah, that's cool. I wonder, do you have to like do something for that, or is that just
You know the
whenever
phase where you
defeat
go
him?
and like melee it?
Yeah.
It has to die in that.
Oh,
from the
Just
melee.
killing them in that will do it.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's like a strat like people like wait for it to be lower level, you know?
I wonder if there's a strat for that, or if you
There
just
must be.
do it and get lucky.
That's what I was saying, but I think there's got to be a strat.
Okay. They reduced the global. Oh, sorry, I skipped over one. The above effect that we just talked about will now also occur if the boss is killed with the bonus damage from the melee punish. So previously it just did from the base damage.
They reduced the chance of back-to-back rock throw attacks, thank God.
And the grubs now try to spawn further away from the boss, but still on the same side as the player.
Melee grubs no longer spawn outside of the shield phase.
They added an extra tick, 0.6 seconds, before the charge beam fires to give players more breathing room to deal with multiple attacks.
Thank you. Improve the visibility of the Doom's melee projectile by using a deeper red color. Same one as Leviathan. Thanks for that as well, because sometimes I am not seeing that thing.
True. Also, I heard that this boss was kind of a nightmare for colorblind.
Oh, I can imagine. Because it's red, too.
It's red and there's a lot of browns and greens, too.
Yes, yeah.
So the Eye of a Yak now instantly kills magic grubs and ignores attack delay. I also have to mention, I forgot. I saw earlier, I think it was last week, technically. With the new Eye of a Yak, I seen someone get the new world record for Zulra.
I heard something about the new record. It was with that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fast.
It's fast.
It's fast. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I heard about that.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy, like 17 seconds or something.
Yeah, it was 19 seconds.
Oh my god. I think someone posted in Discord. I should go watch it.
Yeah,
I
it
totally
was
didn't click it.
very, very, very fast.
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
they used all mage,
Oh my god.
which is crazy because previously it was just like getting lucky with range.
Yeah, I use all mage by shadow.
Yeah. And also cannons can no longer be placed in any delve level. How it should have been.
Added elite clue scrolls to the table with a drop rate of 1 out of 75 for delve levels 1 and 2 and 1 out of 50 for later ones. That's
Cool.
nice because I do want more elites.
Yeah. Along with that, there's some just general Varlamore changes, not Doom specific. But this is for all the other players. So the Veil Totem now correctly counts towards the total minigame items in the collection log overview instead of the other total.
The Proudspire agility shortcuts now show up correctly in agility level up messages.
And using the Eye of the Ox, special attack no longer causes the click boxes to change.
Custodian stalkers now correctly appear in Slayer level up messages instead of jellies.
Nice. The orange hat is now storable in the POH.
Highlighting the gemstone crab shell will no longer highlight random spiky shapes outside of the shell.
That's cool.
That's really funny. I didn't even catch that when I read earlier.
Yeah, and they also adjusted the reclaim cost and PvP drop of the Arcan Blade from 75k to 250k to more accurately account for its power.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, not too bad.
This is the part we've all been waiting for, though.
The Doom of Muckleweedle's drop rate.
Yeah. So starting off with the cloth, you can start getting the cloth at level 2, by the way. Level 2, you have a 1 in 2,500 chance. So anyone who knows someone that got it level 2, tell your friend that they're crazy lucky.
And the cloth and the eye outside of level 2 have the same exact drop rates, by the way.
They do?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll just go like every 2. So 4, the cloth is 1 out of 1350. 6, it's 1 out of 765. And 8, it's 1 out of 630. If you are a baller and going 9+, it's 1 in 540. That is still a lot.
It is.
Eye of Yak is the same, except for Eye of Yak, you can't start getting until level 3.
Yeah. And honestly, all the rates for the Avernic treads are the exact same, but you can't start getting it until 4+.
Is it the same? 6 is 1
Yep.
out of 765. Oh, wow. It's so, I mean, that's how it always goes, is that there's always multiple items, same drop rate. One of them is worth 20 times more than the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Pet drop rates are different, though. So pet, you can start getting at level 6, which is a 1 out of 1,000. Level 8 is 1 out of 500. And level 9+ is 1 in 250. So that's what I meant earlier when I was like, people are almost like, they're like a quarter of the way the drop rate, just sending one trip.
Yeah, I do think it's kind of interesting how for all of these drops, even though it's technically supposed to be the same loot as level 8, level 9+ does have better drop rates.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
Significant.
It is, for sure. And then the next one is going to be the regular loot quantities.
I don't even pay attention to them.
Even though they said there wasn't going to be, I think in the original blog, they said that there wasn't going to be an increase in like alkables and stuff like that. That's just not true. Going at level 1 gives you a negative 50% modifier. So it's really not worth grinding probably.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get up to floor 4, it's plus 5%. So that's a 55% improvement. And then all the way up to levels 8 and 9 being 17 and 20% improvement. So not a big increase by any means. You're not going to be coming here for alkables like, CG or something.
Yeah.
But you will definitely get more the deeper you go.
And then I also have an additional picture that someone posted on our Discord about your 1 in blank percent chance depending on how many levels. So if you've done 1 in 8, sorry, if you've done 8 delve levels, your cloth chance is 1 in 1 out of 52 because it's like a cumulative or whatever. Eye of a Yak is 1 out of 162. Treads are 1 in 176, and any unique is 1 out of 55. If you're getting, 8 delve levels.
Yeah.
Is that matching your math?
No,
You're on a
not
different
even
thing.
a little bit.
No. All right. Well, what's yours?
Okay. So
Allegedly, this is 2 different people's math.
we have 2 different people's maths, and this is the cumulative drop rate of you going from levels like 1 to 9, and if you were to like pretend you're going for any particular unique, these would be the total drop rates, because obviously
I was just looking at level 8. We just look at level 8 whenever you say them.
sure. So this is assuming, like, obviously for the Eye of a Yak, you can only get it from level 3 onwards.
Yeah.
So they're saying if you got it, or if you went from level 3 to level 8, which is what we're talking about, then each time you complete the floor, technically that's another try. You're not going to be doing level 3 over and over again.
Yeah, it's physically impossible.
So with that in mind, getting to level 8, you technically have a 1 in 148 chance is
Of
what
cloth?
this says. No, for the Eye.
Oh, for the eye. This one's like, yeah, it's not a huge difference. It's just like a 14 difference.
Yeah, so not that big a difference. Mine also has the drop rate of any drop, not including the pet.
I want to know about the pet though.
Oh, this one also has the pet as well.
Oh, mine doesn't.
So this one, assuming you get to floor 9, 8 plus 1 times any amount. So 8 plus 1 is 1 out of 120.
Oh my God. That person who got 40 was a third of the drop rate for the pet in that one trip.
Yeah, true.
They probably already have the pet.
Yeah, definitely, because this is the same person that got 20 and 30
Yeah,
and
right.
40, all the same person.
Holy moly.
So they're definitely doing a lot, regardless of whether I'm correct, she's correct,
They're
neither
close
are
enough.
correct. It just stands to reason that even if you look at these drop rates, they look high in general,
But it adds up.
but yeah, that's not accounting for if you're going for a drop on wave 6. You also have to accumulate the stuff from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the math isn't exactly the way they presented it.
Yeah. So what this means, you will not get uniques on level 1, of course. Starting at level 2, you have a small chance to get the cloth to make the confliction gauntlets. At level 3, you have a chance to get the Ivy Yak. Level 4, you have a chance to get the treads. As you progress, your chances improve for all 3 uniques. After levels 8 and from wave 9 and onwards, all 3 unique drop at the best drop rate. So level 10 is not going to be any better than level 9. After level 9, you're just doing it for the flex.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still technically, you get to roll that again and again and again.
Sure.
But I feel like it's mostly for the flex.
I think I have some opinions.
Oh, you've never had an opinion.
I know. And honestly, I think with how difficult this boss is, where it's placed, and how good some of these items are, one, I think most of them should drop later than they do.
It is kind of crazy that you could get the best in slot mage gloves at level 2.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean, obviously the chance is low. We're not saying you have a good chance of it and it'll take you a long time, but that's pretty low.
It is.
2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like almost any account that is even remotely close to have being considered to do any bossing could probably get to level 2.
Yeah, it might just take a second. But
Yeah.
I actually think the treads are fair at level 4 because level 4
It's difficult.
It's like harder than level 5 and 6
Yeah.
for some reason. I think it's just like the jump from 3 to 4 feels significant to me. And to other people I've spoken to as well.
I agree. The only reason I have a problem with it still at level 4, 1, that's only halfway there.
Yeah.
2, these items, this item is really good.
Best in slot boots.
It's not just best in slot. It is
Triple
very,
best in slot
it is
boots.
very much the best in slot. It's not by
Yeah.
like a little bit. It is very solidly best in
I want
slot
them so
for
bad.
all 3 boot types. Obviously, you have to have the other 3 boot types, but come on, like whatever. But like I was just thinking about it in comparisons to the quiver.
Yeah.
Only comes from 11 or whatever, the final wave. Sure, it's guaranteed, obviously, so that's totally different. But I'm just saying, you have to get through the whole thing. You have to prove yourself quite a bit to get it.
It is interesting that there's 8 waves, but everything goes before that, including the pet. I don't want to complain about because it benefits me.
Sure.
But I do see the weirdness of being like, well, what's the point of going to level 8? It's increased drop rates, but there's not like the big ticket at the end.
Yeah.
But that was their thing. Weren't they originally going to make this a mage cape?
Oh,
a new
yeah.
best in slot?
The gloves.
Yeah, that used to be a cape.
The gloves used to be a cape.
Yeah, so that was their intention to do something more like Inferno-esque or like Coliseum, but we like didn't want it. So
Well, they
I
said
guess
that they didn't want to do that, and then they did
because
exactly
we were
that.
like, yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Probably though, the tread should be level 5 and the Ivy Act should be level 3.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly,
or level 4, I
I
meant.
could see the eye being 2 because it's good.
It's not best in slot.
But I mean, it's like blowpipe. It's like blowpipe, honestly, where it's like it's good.
But it's better than Sanguine Esty, and that's like a rare drop from top.
That's
and
true.
it's the fastest mage weapon.
That is true. So
I want
it's
one
like,
so bad.
I think these are kind of in a weird place.
Yeah.
Maybe put them all later. Like maybe I keep it at 3 because the thing is, it's not best in slot. The gloves are just straight up.
Weird that the gloves are level 2. Yeah.
But the thing is, the thing that the gloves are replacing aren't very good, but the gloves themselves are very good.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are those not 4? Tread's not 5.
I don't know. It's a little strange.
Because nothing comes from 6, 7, 8.
6 is pet.
Okay.
I care about the pet.
Yeah, it's just kind of like weird. Also, this one I could see being more contentious, but I think past 9 there should be some reward. Like maybe your chances go up, not by a lot to see unique, but they go up.
I would have thought that previously, but now we're only 2 weeks in and people are at 40.
Those people are, if you base your drop rates around someone doing 40, you've already failed.
Oh my gosh, sassy.
I mean, that'd be like basing the Inferno on the people that speedrun it for 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, I feel like they were we were talking about like basing contracts based off like no monkey,
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a similar comparison I made.
Maybe.
Anyway,
I still think it should go up a little bit. Just like maybe the smallest amount, or I don't know, or maybe give them more alcohols or something.
Yeah, I'm more down for that rather than changing the unique drop rate.
Yeah, more alcohols would be fine because one, you're spending more money to get there, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not just be able to recoup some of those losses? Because for anyone that doesn't know, the way the drops work at this boss is it's kind of like Nightmare, where you practically see 0 until you hit a unique.
I don't know. I was
like, what do you mean?
I've had some where it's like 400k in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but how much did you spend to get that?
I don't know. I don't do that math.
The thing is, the reason I say that, this boss takes Sand Fuse.
Oh, I just bring this in the anti-venom.
Yeah, you could do that.
It's cheaper.
You can do that for sure. Oh, obviously it's cheaper, but yeah.
But it's an extra inventory, which
and
a lot
also
of people don't
most people bring pots for this. They don't bring.
Oh, I bring food.
Most people don't bring food.
Well, I guess I'm still learning. I eat food constantly.
yeah. I think most people I've seen bring pots.
People bring pots?
Yeah, I was like, like brews.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah,
Couldn't
I don't
be
know.
me.
It just seems like you're spending a lot to not get a lot, especially the further you go. But I don't know. That's just what I've seen.
But I'm just one guy.
Yeah.
What would I know?
Yeah, what do I know? But anyways, speaking of what I don't know, is apparently
he has more
custodian stalkers.
He has more opinions.
Apparently I clearly misunderstood.
Clearly, I'm crazy.
The entire point of the custodian stalkers.
Pull up your thing while I read this.
I need to pull up my phone because I got some words to say.
He was venting to me while I was like feeding the cats. And he was like, and get this.
I got opinions on stuff Mod Rage has said.
Okay, so for the Antler Guard, the drop rates for mature stalkers are 1-800, Elder 1 in 650, and Superior 1 in 650. The Broken Antlers, which is used for creating atlatl darts, is 1 in 15 from Juvenile, 1 in 16 from Mature, 1 in 31 from Elder. And the Alchemist Signet is from Elder Custodian Stalkers only, and is 1 out of 62.
I didn't know what the signet was.
I only barely remember.
I looked it up because
Okay.
it actually has a pretty good chance from dropping from the elders.
Yeah, that's like a 162 is good.
Yeah. And it drops in like twos. Yeah, see the ancient custodian. Yeah, I think that's the superior.
Elder custodian.
No, the ancient.
What? Oh, that's just you can get them from either one.
Yeah, I think it's the superior.
Oh, it's just more common from.
Yeah,
Okay,
it has a good chance of dropping 3 of these. But
Ooh,
anyways,
the ancient one looks cool.
so
Look at that animation.
this ring is a ring that is actually a key.
Oh.
Yeah, it lets you open a chest that actually is
Oh.
cool because it has a 100% chance of spawning Aldarium.
Oh my god, I feel like I've never played this game.
Yeah.
Aldarium.
Yeah, it's for the prayer overtime
Oh.
potion or the goading potion.
The goading potion? I love that for Slayer. Okay,
Yeah.
I like this. Cool. I'm down.
True. Some people, just before I forget, because I am looking at the stuff that Mod Rach replied to, they are going to be doing the combat achievements soon, but they're still in the works.
I'm glad they haven't because I only have one past master and I'm gonna lose master.
Yeah, you probably are, unless you.
I need to if I don't want to leave Delve.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But yeah. So, and if anyone
Oh, yeah.
was wondering about that,
Your opinions.
okay. So, this is talking about.
Backstory.
Well, the thing it's related to the custodians. So the custodians, they don't mention this here, do have a Slayer requirement. Obviously, they're a Slayer mob in a Slayer cave. You'd expect a Slayer requirement.
Side note, the antler guard looks really cool when you hold it.
The Antler Guard does look
It
cool.
looks dope.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
But unfortunately, I felt slightly gaslit, slightly misled.
Okay.
Not so much that I care, but
He cares a little bit. He was
I
complaining.
care enough because it happened.
Okay.
Not
sure.
so much that it actually affects me.
Yeah.
So don't put a lot of stock into what I'm saying. Anyways,
course.
someone, I feel like reasonably, an Iron Man was like, yo, why not add the Antler Guard to the juvenile stalkers drop table? Not a bad question, because it only comes from the adult
Mature and
stalkers.
elder, yeah.
So for anyone that's wondering, if you were to fight the juveniles, I think it's 54 Slayer, which is a good amount.
Yeah. 54.
Yeah, 54 Slayer, 93 combat, a good amount. In order to get the Antler Guard, you need to fight the mature ones, the adult ones, 117 combat, 67 Slayer. That is high.
It is a little high.
The thing is, I think it's deceptively high because Slayer is a slow skill, one of the slowest in the games.
And the thing is, me, Robert, and this random person on Reddit were under the impression that this was supposed to be a mid-game or more early to mid-game drop.
My impression straight up was that, and they even said this, and I confirmed, I went back and looked at the blog, was that this is something you're supposed to get maybe in the meantime until the Dragon Defender.
What we took that as, so I think I understand the misunderstanding. What we took that as is because it's easier to get. But now what I'm realizing is they just meant because you don't want to spend the time doing that, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
that's not how we understood it for sure.
Either way, both of us understood it as something you would get in lieu of it for a similar reason.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. That's apparently what this guy asking the questions probably thought too. He said that the drop starting at 67 Slayer seems kind of high. Mod Rach did say it's a fair point, but we describe in the blog that the Antler Guard as a stepping stone to the Dragon Defender in the past, but honestly, this is the part that sent me kind of.
Okay.
Because she even says, yeah, that's kind of what we said it was going to be. Is
So they
what
changed
you
their
and I
minds.
thought, what
Yeah.
me and this guy thought. But she says, honestly, that didn't really capture its full intended role, and that's on me.
Oh.
Hey, yo, what?
I mean, taking responsibility.
Sure. She says it's actually not that. It's not just a melee item. It also functions as a prayer-based offhand for all styles. It does give 5 prayer, legit.
Okay. It looks cool.
it
That's
does
the
look
main
cool.
thing.
For mains, it's a Bible. So, sure.
You could buy it?
I guess so. I don't
That's
know.
weird. Okay,
Apparently,
now
it sells for 500K right now.
okay, now I could see it as a stepping stone because you can not waste any time, just go buy it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually selling for 3.5 mil.
Yeah,
The wiki's wrong.
I'm sure.
Oh
it'll
my
be
god, I should go grind
I'm
it.
sure it'll be significantly cheaper like tomorrow.
I should wear them right now.
And also, they say for iron players, it's a nice ranged / mage offhand boost as well. So it has value even if you're not pursuing the melee line. And I saw that it doesn't have the, it has bonuses, not
Attack bonuses.
not considering the Dragon Defender has minuses to those two things.
Okay.
So she does have a point there as well.
Yeah.
The thing was, I don't like being misled. And she even, I mean, shout out to her for taking responsibility and initiative, saying that it was her miscommunication. But it's like, this is a whole ass item. You can't just miscommunicate the entire purpose of the item.
I don't think it was a purposely misleading.
No, obviously. I don't think she did it as a subterfuge.
She was like, I'm going to mess with them.
But I think she was like, made it, she's like, oh, the point of the burger is the buns, when in reality, it was the burger the whole time.
It's the tomato. For sure.
Sure. But yeah, that's to my point. It kind of felt a little misleading, and it was definitely weird.
Yeah, it's a little strange, but honestly, I like it.
I don't really care too much. I was just thinking of it as being extra weird because I was like thinking to myself, if it's sitting below the Dragon Defender, requiring 67 Slayer, and I've made, I think, like 8+ accounts, 4 of them have Dragon Defenders.
You've done that grind too many times.
And on all 4 of those accounts, it wasn't even close that I had 67 Slayer versus 130 combat.
Yeah.
Or 130, whatever attack and strength.
It's not a stepping stone, it's just an alternative option.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even pretend that it's a stepping stone.
And you'll make money from Slayer along the grind too.
Yeah, definitely still worth getting. I'm not saying it's placed poorly. I think it was just misrepresented at first.
I agree.
Which is fine. Like I said, I'm not upset. It just felt a little weird.
He only cried for like 5 minutes.
It felt a little weird rereading it. I'll get over it.
Maybe. Next up, unless you want to keep talking about that.
No.
Are you over it?
Shout out to Mod Race. She's taken over because, like I said a few weeks ago, Goblin, I'm guessing, still out.
Oh, yeah, they've been out. Huh?
If I had to guess, because no responses from Goblin recently. So Mod Rage stepping up. New CM.
Taking accountability. We love to see it.
Taking the reins over Mod Light. So I think she's doing a great job.
Yeah. So moving on, though, we have the summer sweep up combat and stuff.
Yes.
This includes a tidy mix of long-standing requests, stat touch-ups, and PvP behavior that's finally been told to behave. It's not even that big of a list. You want to go through it?
It is kind of. It's like 10 points or something. So the first one is there's now a warning message when depositing inventory or worn items in TOA.
As there should be.
Yes.
The Warden Skull bombs can no longer land underneath the obelisk. I feel like they've been saying this. I feel like every week they're like...
The thing is, all this stuff they said they were working on last week.
I guess so, yeah.
I think this is actually... Okay, wait, yeah, this is summer sweep up stuff. This stuff should have been done 2 weeks ago, but remember they put it off.
Oh, because of Varlamore.
Or actually 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, because they got most of it out, but not everything.
Yeah, there was a few things that were left on the burner, and this was all of them. Some more things. So they further refined Zabak's waves to stop the player from getting pushed closer to Zabak while attacking.
Duke, Mushroom, and Salts now stack properly if your inventory is full and you have one held.
The Curceptor A can now correctly use its spec without casting an or without setting an auto cast. So you can just spec, you don't have to reset the auto cast before being able to spec.
Combat stat adjustments. So the dragon's stab defense was lowered to 0 from 5. Star are now correctly 40% weak to water spells, and the giant mole is now 50% weak to earth instead of water. Which we know how you feel. We know how you feel.
Look up.
It would dig through the earth.
Look up real life.
Don't.
How to get rid of moles.
See, the way that's interesting to say how to get rid of them, what you mean is how to kill them in their little homes. And it's sad.
Yeah.
I saw a mole in real life and it was so cute.
It is cute.
They got cute little faces.
It is a menace. It'll rip up your lawn.
Well, it could be their lawn now. I don't know.
True. You should probably just plant something else. They usually go into grass.
Yeah. Also, grass is a waste of water.
It is.
Do like succulents or something. When you live in Southern. That's very clearly a Southern Californian thing to say.
It's funny because grass is... As far as I understand, I could totally be wrong. Shout out to correcting me on this one. I think originally it was like more of a statement of your wealth.
It is. It's a status symbol to show off like I have so much money I could waste water on nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have like produce or flowers or anything. It's just grass.
Yeah, true.
I like grass, but I do judge people who live down here that have tons of grass because I'm like, we live in a desert climate.
I think originally it had a great benefit as being a defense strategy because then there's nothing for enemies to hide behind while
Fair.
approaching your large property. But this is not the medieval times.
Yeah.
Um,
In our apartments.
yeah. So speaking of medieval times, we have a graphical issue with the Corondis crocodiles. It would sporadically turn towards the players when pathing to the tree.
It's just like, oh.
Yeah.
Reduce the number of tornadoes spawned by the blue moon as our last change did not have a significant impact.
Nice. Also, halberds can now do damage to Vespula as they should.
Decreased. I almost said deceased. Decreased Iron Man's minimum damage threshold from 10% to 7% for group building bosses.
Nice.
Okay.
And also, there's now a quick leave option for Brio and Obor.
Yeah, that's good. Oh man, yo, he has some opinions again.
I'm about to roast whoever made these, bro.
They're fine.
No, I'm gonna
new merch.
Yo, I don't have connections with this company. I don't know who made these designs. It wasn't a community member. That's all I know.
New merch by U2s. We have a Neve figurine and a KVD figurine. Robert,
See, look if someone from the community invented this.
If they did, I'm gonna delete this part of the podcast. How will I know?
It'll say, they always say like if they did it in collaboration with someone.
I don't see anything. Official RuneScape product.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It's fine.
Just scroll down.
It's fine because I don't want to slander it. I'm gonna defend it. They don't say anything about it.
All right, bro. These things
Start with
are
Neve.
awful.
I don't think they're that bad.
Why is Neve okay, she is everyone's wife in this game.
Yeah.
And you did her like this? She don't even have a nose. She's smiling like
Neve
this
doesn't
is the damn
smile.
Cartoon
She's
Network.
like a cool badass Slayer master.
Yeah, she looks like she looks like a sprite from Dungeon Defenders, a completely different game.
In my defense, I think it's supposed to be like anime cutesy. You know?
She doesn't look cool.
I think it's kind of cute.
This looks like the Temu version, and they just like AI generated.
Did you like the figurines they did last time of Neve more?
I don't remember the
Do you remember?
figurines they did
I thought
last
that there
time.
was it. Well, continue telling us what you think.
I think they did like stuffed animal things last time, but
I
it
thought
wasn't
that
figurine.
they did other ones.
Yo,
I wasn't
that figurine
sure.
looks sick.
Okay, well, this is like a
That
random
was the
person.
one. It looks like Nami.
It does look like Nami. Okay, maybe they didn't do Neve. I don't know. They did some figurine.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, they also made a KBD one. What do you happen to think about the KBD one?
Yo, I didn't know it could get worse than the Neve one.
He was like, why are they smiling?
Okay, tell me why this is just a Hydra.
It's not. It only has 3 heads.
Okay, pull up a picture of Hydra and put it next to this thing.
But doesn't KBD just kind of look like Hydra then?
Yo. Yo.
Tell me, doesn't KBD kind of just look like Hydra?
The 3-headed fire alchemical Hydra looks exactly like this
It's
thing.
a 3-headed dragon.
The model in game is totally different.
It's more hunched forward.
It
It's
is-
showing, you know why? Because it's showing too much of the belly because it's the neck stuff.
Yes.
That's what makes it look like Hydra.
And also, all 3 of the KBD dragons that are trying to kill you are smiling. That is demonic.
Maybe this does look scary.
This is a diabolical downgrade on both accounts.
He doesn't like the merch.
No,
But you know,
definitely not. Like,
I think they're fine.
I would take a lesson. I mean, I get they were going for a more playful vibe. I'll give them that. I think it would have looked infinity times cooler if they took a note out of like Warhammer and like made it more serious, more cool, something you'd want to display. Like, this is okay, but it's way too throwaway for for these characters, especially Neve. Like, people cry when they figure out what happens to Neve.
Don't worry about what we mean by that.
And KBD, the first ever boss.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you can't play him like this. He looks goofy.
Well, these are available for pre-order from U2's
$30.
For $30.
30 USD.
I figured they'd be $30. You have 28 more days, so probably like 26 by the time you're listening to this.
Yeah, that's a skip.
Oh, dang. Okay. Looking back, man, I really like the garage door plush though.
Yeah, the garage door.
It is pretty
See,
cool.
even the garage door plush is serious.
I know. I don't know why they made Neve and KVD laughing. Okay, I don't
And also
know.
the plastic they're made out of, I don't know if it's high quality. It doesn't convey high quality.
No,
No, it looks like it was, I don't
it's a
know.
little too
Like
playful, which is funny because
I'm
it's a
not gonna
video
say
game.
3D printed, but it doesn't look like high quality.
Yeah, I like the plushies more.
Bring back Angelscape.
Yeah, Angelscape just does the keychains and
I don't
pens.
care. Bring back whoever else
Promote Angelscape.
whoever else you've brought back in the past, bring them back.
Angelscape followed us on like Twitter or something, and I was like, "Oh my god, you work with OSRS. That's
Yeah,
cool."
like
I don't know if you listen to
you
podcasts, but we love your
two's
products.
the other one that was before you two's
Makeshift.
makeshift.
I like the makeshift ones.
They're not it.
Makeshift's not it?
In comparison to how the community used to make this merch,
Oh. Oh yeah, you
not
mean
it.
like how Witchcraft to do the
Witchy
plushes. Mr.
Crafty,
Rice Bunny makes the stuff.
both of them, all three of those creators, goated.
Yeah. Fox and Mitchy Fox too.
Mitchy Fox, the best shirts come from Mitchy Fox.
It's true. We are just like a very talented community.
That's what I'm saying. Like they take the thing is like they take it, give it to Timu, bring it back, and they're like same thing. And I'm like, I have been to the Banana Republics. I'm not going to Hollister.
Yeah.
I know.
Hollister's expensive. You should say something cheaper.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to the swap meet.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, I've gotten nice clothes. Get it from Ross. I don't care where you get it, but the brand makes a difference.
Yeah.
And for the most important stuff of all, obviously we have other changes.
There's like 3 other changes in this book.
There is a
I feel like I
significant
said
amount.
that already.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is not 3. It's like 15 bullet points though. So
No, that's not what I meant.
No, I know what you mean,
oh,
but I'm
okay.
saying this one is
Gotcha.
is a lot. So starting off, we have some login tips about the compost potion. Now actually uses the correct name for the potion on login.
Players can now attack again immediately after hitting Zabak's jugs with magic as with ranged.
Zabak's jugs. Corrected grammar in Monkey Madness 1. Shout out
It's
to
like
the
20 years later.
World of Warcraft people for probably implementing this.
The West Artie Telly's spell is now correctly filtered if you lack the requirement.
Dazana's quiver now preserves its progress towards being blessed when Purdue applies a Truver parchment.
Fixed the bug where the small fishing nets in the Sunset Coast and Shipwreck Cove could not be picked up by Iron Man.
And you can now fill your herb sack with grimy herbs in the first slot of your inventory.
Clearing all placeholders in the seed vault no longer changes which seeds you have favorited.
And the first option on placeholder. Oh, you said that already. Just kidding.
No,
It's
I
funny-
didn't. That's the second one.
Oh, okay.
There's multiple seed.
I was reading through these earlier today, and I was like, I feel like a lot of these, not just because there are new players, but because there's a lot of just players in general.
Yeah. Well, the Monkey Madness one's definitely new players because we all
Yeah.
did that quest so long ago and we were just rushing through and we didn't know the grammar.
Yeah, but
It's
I feel
kinda
like
funny.
like the Dazana's one. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know like how relevant that was, but like maybe because there's like more people playing, more people are like realizing things or something.
I don't know. I feel like that was already a complaint. But like not being able to pick up small fishing nets at these random places.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
kind
for
of funny.
sure. The next one is the first option on placeholders in the seed vault is now correctly labeled as remove placeholder.
The Geomancy spell interface no longer incorrectly displays the Taibo Wanai Calquat patch or the Drainer Manor Belladonna patch.
The investigate option on Smash Window in the Sinclair Mansion during
both going
King's
through it.
Ransom now correctly reflects whether it's broken or repaired. Such like beginner quests.
It is. That's why I'm like, it's all the new players.
This is kind of cool.
Turag the Corrupted now strikes twice with his hammers, matching the dual hit behavior when wielded by players.
Yeah, it's weird because you have like really new stuff and then new old stuff, and then
Yeah.
you have like actual new big changes. Like this has
Like
been a
that.
bug for the last at least couple months. Is the Bone Dagger special attack now correctly guarantees a hit on Kefri when used on the first hit. I remember them
frustrating.
saying that they were like
Gonna
having
work on it.
trouble fixing this.
It's so weird. It really makes you wonder like how they do it behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brent's clue scroll has been updated to reflect the increased population of his town. Oh, I
Sure.
went in well, because they put the person that passed away.
Yeah.
When you examine him, it said something about like how they were like patient, determined, or something. This is something nice about them.
Okay. They reduced the visual snapping caused by animations, which have not yet loaded into game.
And for desktop clients only, there's a few more. They set the max FPS on the title screen to 60 FPS, capped the in-game frame rate to your display refresh rate, and improved the stability and quality of the legacy software renderer.
Big.
And we got more new worlds.
And there's even more worlds since since this post.
Yeah, so spoiler alert. If you're not watching a video, we did switch days in between here, and there's more vlogs. So we're gonna
Yes.
get more into that. But there's some more stuff first though. They want to let you know that they are heading to MCM Comic Con, and they're gonna be talking about all things sailing. They're gonna have mods Kieran, Ed, and Elena go behind the scenes the creation of OSRS's skill. This is gonna be followed by a Q&A. That's going to be on the center stage Saturday, October 25th at 3 p.m. And this is going to be in London Comic Con.
Yeah.
It's actually very cool.
What do you think the MCM stands for?
I don't know. And I Googled it and I didn't see like an acronym like for
I'm
it.
guessing.
My
It
comic
says London.
man.
I was gonna guess Manchester, but it says it's in London.
No, it's just called MCM. I looked it up too because I also thought it was something like that. Oh, the first suggestion. What does MCM stand for? Movie Comic Media.
Dumb.
Okay. Yeah. Comic Con for England.
That'd be like, oh, I have a theater called Triple M. What's it stand for? Movies, movies, movies.
Stupid.
Come on, man. I'm just saying. It could have come up with a better name.
Yeah.
MCM, come on.
Well, that's gonna be the thing. If you happen to be there, they're gonna be having a panel followed by a Q&A, and there's gonna be highlights shared after the show, of course, for those of us who are not flying overseas for this.
Yeah, and we already mentioned that, of course, the sailing stress test was postponed. They mentioned it here, but it's going to be the same exact test as they mentioned previously, just a few 15-minute windows, and that's it.
On Thursday, August 14th, by the way.
Yes.
Next up, postcard from Varlamore. The winners have been announced. This was all on Reddit and Discord that you could have entered. I think that you won bonds, if I remember correctly.
Sure.
Discord winners. Most funny is Scar, and it's a screenshot of a person wearing Varlamorean graceful, holding an egg, which by the way, I still haven't done that quest, with a knocked out person on the ground.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You just knock out the person on the ground. I don't understand the egg stuff yet.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Most creative is a wild fox. I think you'll like this one.
Yeah, they're all sitting with the capybaras.
Yeah, and they have the little oranges on their heads.
Yeah, tangerines.
Okay. Next up, did I say their name? Wild Fox?
Yeah.
Okay. Most Varlamorian is chicken. They made theirs actually like a postcard I liked. It said, "Greetings from Varlamore," and it's them dead at the Doom boss.
They've been doomed.
They've been doomed.
Yeah, that's what you should have said.
And then for Reddit winners, most Varlamorian was All Ranger. Says, "Greetings from Auburn Valley." And it's just a cute picture of the new mini game with people wearing like the new oh, those aren't new, those are NPCs.
Yeah.
I haven't been here yet.
I was like the people.
It looks really cute. I still haven't been there. I should really go look. And they even put like a little postmark
They
thing
put
on
you
it.
in the picture.
Is it the little squirrel?
Yeah.
You're the bunny. Most funny is no currencies. It says the Windbreaker, the best drinks around. And it shows the person, are they laying on the ground drinking? Like pouring it on them? I can't tell. I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm genuinely asking
I have no idea what that
you.
is.
And it says
I tried to decipher a lot of these, and that is just impossible.
because you haven't done really any of it.
Yeah. Well, even if I did, I just don't even know what's going on here.
Yeah. This one was also postmarked, but with like the little moon from Varlamore, and I thought it was cute. And it even has an address to go to the Prince Itzla. Most creative is okay rewards. And it's just them posing with like a banner thing in Varlamore. It looks pretty.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so cool little postcards. I'm like, man, I wish I could have entered. For some reason, I thought it was like you had to make art, not screenshots that you just made artsy. I'm like, oh, I could have done that.
You could have, but
Regret.
you didn't.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean I had to win anyway.
Loser. It doesn't say what they won, if they won anything, but
They won something because we talked about before. I think it's bonds.
okay, not enough. Should have been 100.
100 bonds or $100?
Yeah, both.
Ooh, okay.
$100.
Anyway, that's it for the blog this week.
I have
I
have a miniature update.
Okay.
Since it is the next day. It has been one day. Just since yesterday.
New level, new max
24
level.
hours ago. What did I say it was?
45.
I think it was 43, but yeah.
43.
Anyways, it's been one day. How far do you think they could have possibly gone? Apparently, it is an undying gauntlet between two Giga Chads.
46.
You would have been correct if this was 12 hours ago. And by that, I mean 20 hours ago.
49.
Keep going.
52.
You wish. So it was 55 earlier today. Just kidding, though, because Widega, I don't know how to say their name. Doesn't matter. 63.
I can't even comprehend. What in the
Yeah,
world?
there's the two people that the one I mentioned earlier and Weidke facing off to the death.
That's crazy. I wonder who's going to do 100 first. It's going to happen.
And this is the reason that I still, right now, think that the drop rates at this place are bugged
Okay.
after a certain floor. Because he got 63 floors. This is also to piggyback off of me saying you don't make money here. 63 floors. This guy's obviously a jamer, so he only used one inventory for this, but imagine it costing many inventories for this for a normal player. 63 floors, 6.8 mil value.
I mean, hear me out.
No, bro.
That's like a mil every 10 floors.
Those are 50 of the hardest floor.
It is kind of bizarre.
It is.
I'll give you that.
Bro, like that's what I'm
really
saying. Unless
funny.
you hit a unique, you're not making money here.
You make a little bit.
You make as much as the mole or something.
I disagree.
It's not a lot.
I disagree.
If you need money, go to the mole.
I do need to go back
Over
to Mole
this.
because I really want that pet. And you know what? Mole's more money than Scurry is, so I do need to go back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you lose money at Scurious.
Yeah,
somehow.
I know.
Okay.
Because I was using my Scythe and a Blood Fury.
Yeah, I had to bring that up because I saw the 55 earlier, and I was
can't
like,
wait till next week to see what it is.
the thing is, I saw a lot of them have transitioned to SGS tech.
Oh, to heal and use
Because
the prayer.
while
Yeah.
they're weak, they get guaranteed accurate hits
So
that
it'll
are
heal them up.
yeah that just infinitely heal you up.
At what delve level do you think it's going to start slowing down and they're going to like chill? We're 2 weeks in. People are still going hard.
Probably close to 100 maybe.
I feel like once people get to 100, then maybe they'll stop.
I
think that there'll always be people working on it, obviously, but
I'd be willing to bet before they get to 100 it gets nerfed.
no, I hope not.
I think so.
Ooh, the SGS tech makes it interesting because now it's way more viable too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you can heal a lot with
That's
the
really
SGS
cool.
tech.
Oh, I love that.
But anyways, yeah, I just had to bring that up. That was a insane development from just a day ago.
Yeah.
But more developments.
Yeah, well, there's 2 new blogs.
Yes, 2
They are
new
smaller.
blogs. They are significantly smaller. One is really just a few sentences, and the other one
It's not.
is also just a few bullet points.
Well, the thing is, there's actually 3 blogs, but one of them, they included the blog in a separate blog.
What?
Yeah, there was, I don't think you saw it all. So we have a sailing pole blog and then a server blog on More Worlds.
Okay.
We'll start out with the server one. So they recently spun up a whole bunch of new worlds, an additional 43 in the last 3 weeks across the US, UK, Germany, and Australia, with more on the way. Here's the catch. Throwing new worlds online isn't quite straightforward as it seems, allegedly. Behind every game world is a complex infrastructure, and if we just keep stacking on more without addressing the underlying systems, we risk creating performance issues, lag, and instability across the board. That's not something we're okay with, so what are we doing about it?
Yeah, what
He was
are
not
they
prepared
doing?
for me to be segueing to him, as you know.
No, I know. I was just yeah, I mean they're just putting up more worlds. Some people were asking why so many more US worlds. And it's just because there's more US players. Simple as that. They did add additional UK worlds and Germany worlds and stuff like
I
that.
just imagine it's gotta be frustrating for the people waiting in like Latin America and Asia and just seeing everyone in the US getting more worlds. I'd be getting annoyed.
Yeah, well, they kind of talk about that. So they say that they're continuing to roll out additional worlds. Next week, they're aiming for an additional 20 worlds
in the US.
So they're also upgrading their infrastructure to remove limits and give more breathing room to each world, and work is ongoing, and hopefully that'll be done soon. But they also are talking about adding cloud host based worlds for the East Coast and then scaling it further. And they also talk about later on how this might be where they start with additional worlds in other regions.
Yeah, they're hoping to have that done the next month, starting it, launching it. And then, like Robert said, what this means for regional servers, once the cloud-based hosting is running smoothly, it'll unlock something that we've been asking for, which is new region servers, new areas, new regions. Rather than relying on physical hardware in every corner of the world, this shift lets us scale into new regions without setting up shop from scratch. That means we're one step closer to supporting players in regions like South America, Southeast Asia, or beyond. We're definitely getting those 2 servers, right? In the poll, I'm like, they listed those 2 specifically. I don't know.
Maybe.
We're not quite there yet, and each new location will require some bespoke work, but we hear you and we're building towards it. that is the too long didn't read. They go more into the server infrastructure. Reading stuff like this stresses me out. We're not going to be reading this unless
Sure.
you want to. I don't know why, but I hate talking about computer stuff. I think it's so boring. I
I
saw the word
mean,
CPU and I'm like, ew.
yeah, they got like weirdly unnecessarily technical about it, but because
Some people
honestly,
are interested.
the only thing that it honestly doesn't even benefit. It's just like even remotely interesting is to people that work with IT
Well,
infrastructure.
I think that's exactly what it's for.
I
Just for
know, but it's
funsies.
also kind of like whoever wrote this up and like compiled this kind of like wasted their time because like there's not a lot of people that even care, or not that they don't care, but just don't even know what they're reading. They might as well be reading, like designs for a thing they've never seen before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a waste of time. I think that we're nosy, so whatever.
Anyways,
But I personally ain't gonna read this.
if you are interested, they have a breakdown of like the full list of like where the internet goes from them to like your ISP and then to the actual you at the end. Um, this was the only thing that was kind of interesting to me is that they don't use AWS. Like they use it, but not for their servers. They use it for their services. So they're just saying like if AWS is down, the only like the login, like the launcher, is what would be down, not their actual servers. Which I don't know how relevant that is. I mean, currently it is relevant because like that means if AWS is down, you couldn't log in, but people with old like logins not using the launcher could,
Okay.
assumedly.
I don't really know what you meant. I thought it was funny.
What do you mean?
I know, like, I don't really know what AWS is.
It's their servers.
I don't really understand what that means.
A server is just a dad computer talking to your computer,
Okay.
giving you the game.
I feel like we need to move on.
Yeah, that was a sneak peek into if Michelle doesn't get something, she moves on.
That's
But
very accurate.
yeah. Anyways, if you want
Why
to
do you
take,
think I had on my Inferno cape?
the only reason I thought that was interesting is because I thought it ran on AWS. It doesn't, and they are going to use AWS to provide a like a cloud version of the game to the new regions. Because if not, then they would have to build new warehouses with
Like
new
literal on the ground servers.
new warehouses in South America to service South America, which is like extremely expensive, I guess, and this billion-dollar company can't afford it. So they're trying to do it the cheaper way, the more, potentially easier way of the host using servers and cloud and stuff like that. So
Me not understanding stuff. Can I tell you something?
yeah, sure.
I don't know what the cloud is. And then it gets me to the question that really messes me up. What is the internet and how does it work? I don't want you to answer that because it sounds really bad.
This is kind of
I
interesting.
hate question. I don't like this stuff. I am not interested. I know you like it.
No, it's just the thing is, I think you overthink it
I probably do.
because the internet is literally just computers sending messages to each other.
What does that mean? You guys should have seen me in high school. Whenever my mom explained credit to me for the first time, I was crying because I was so annoyed because I was like, what does that mean?
Well, the thing is, instead of jumping immediately to what does that mean, one, you should think for a second, like at least one,
Sassy.
and just think like your computer is giving a letter to another computer. That is the internet.
That's just so weird. How does it
It
work?
was invented by researchers at colleges here on the West Coast
West
for research purposes, and they're like, we need to send each other stuff all the time. Let's just connect our computers long distance. And so that's how it was invented, and then it was actually eventually developed further by DARPA, which is like a government contractor.
DARPA.
So the internet was invented by the military.
Okay, first
Low-key.
of all, the West Coast developed it.
Well, it was West Coast colleges, but they
Colleges.
were I think researching. I think they were researching for military purposes to begin with.
Boring.
But anyways, that's how the internet was invented, and essentially, it's just like a gigafast version of mail.
My sister the other day sent me a bunch of pictures and she sent them via the cloud, and I guess I don't have storage for it. And I was trying to figure it out for 20 minutes, Googling stuff, watching tutorials, could not figure out how to get them. I don't know why. Like I couldn't clear my storage in the cloud. And I just was like, I'm losing my marbles. Will you just text me these? And she just texted me them instead.
Yeah, it gets kind of weird because at that point, I think you have to like go and delete stuff from the cloud
And I'm like,
specifically.
I don't even know I put stuff on the cloud. How did it get there?
Well, a lot of this is actually also a big problem with Windows because Windows makes you connect to OneDrive, which is annoying because it's connected to your Microsoft account, and like it'll just automatically store stuff there. And then after you get like 50 like pictures, they're like, "Oh, you ran out of storage," which is irrelevant for most people, and they're like, "Can you buy more?"
Yeah, I know, because it was like, oh, it just was stuck on saving because I didn't have storage. And I'm like, okay, delete all this stuff. And they're like, there's still the storage. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
it's not based on your storage. That's local storage, and they're talking about their storage.
I was deleting it from the cloud section, the cloud storage. Never mind.
Yeah,
I got so annoyed that even like the internet couldn't help me. That I was like, just text me these. I'm not having fun. This is not live, love, laugh. This
Yeah.
is stress.
Anyways,
You can explain the cloud to me after this.
yeah, if you guys enjoy learning about things unlike Michelle, then maybe you can go and check this out. That's not even a shot. Michelle knows this is a known thing. She doesn't like learning things.
I like learning about some stuff when it's fun. I just, personal preferences. I think internet stuff is not fun.
Okay.
That's the way.
What about Photoshop that one time?
Photoshop's fun now that
Of the time you cried when you learned Premiere.
that was Adobe. Yeah, that was the video editor, and I gave up and just used DaVinci instead. And Arc Rain had to Discord call me and tell me how to make a short.
True.
And I was on the verge of tears. He didn't even
Let
know.
us know your favorite way to learn things.
I like
Maybe
learning-
it'll help Michelle.
I like learning by doing. People telling me stuff like you just did. It's like in one ear, out the other. Because I'm just like,
In 1 year.
That's why at work, whenever I'm on calls, I have to take notes. I literally write down sometimes word for word what they're saying, because otherwise I'm just like, I cannot process what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sailing resources and skilling activities full.
True. Also, I know someone is going to be like, yo, why is he talking down to her? This is like an inside joke that we have, that it's like a known thing that she doesn't like.
Bring it up in my Discord. Someone go to my Discord and be like, I just love that Michelle loves learning new things. And there's going to be like 7 people who are going to be like, F you don't know it. She hates learning. Like, it's a thing where sometimes people get a little too intense about it. Like Ninja the other day was like, oh, Michelle should watch this video and add this to stream, but she won't because she hates us and stuff. And I'm just like, no, I'm just mentally ill and I have a hard time learning things.
Yeah, she does learn things, but on her own.
On my own terms, only what I want.
Yes.
Otherwise, I will suffer through it.
Yeah.
I do it at work because I get paid.
Cool. Anyways, speaking of getting paid, we're going to talk about sailing, where you can get paid in plenty of resourcing and XP.
Okay. Well, I was wondering how you're gonna get there.
Yeah, but this blog is literally called Resourcing and Skilling.
Yeah, it's the poll that we went over last week. We just have some feedback changes to go over.
Sure.
So, although there was general support for our approach to canon XP in the survey, many players still felt engaging in combat should award combat XP instead of sailing. Who knew? Firing cannons on your ship will now award sailing and range XP. However, we'll give players the option to use a crewmate to fire a cannon, which will only reward sailing. Crewmates firing cannons won't scale your range with your range level. This is consistent with how we plan to use crewmates to work across sailing as a whole.
As a whole.
As a
Nice.
whole. I was thinking the same thing.
It's funny because I think this is what we talked about.
What?
Or did we talk about this? I feel like we talked
Well,
about
we talked.
this.
This is all feedback from what we talked about. Yeah.
Directly from what we talked about.
I don't remember what I said.
Now, I thought we talked about how we wanted it to be
Right now,
based on sailing.
well, right now I kind of want it to be based on sailing, but also I don't remember if I'm changing my mind. So
Yeah. Well, anyways, I like this because it's more of a hybrid method
I
where
like
if
it
you're doing
too.
it yourself, it's kind of different. And so that will award the actual range XP. But if someone else is doing it, then you're not.
I do like that you're getting range XP too, because that just makes sense.
Sure. The next one is players suggested that we explore using more existing resources to give them better uses. We're
Agree.
making a slight adjustment to extreme energy potions in response. They'll now use super energy potions instead of umbral coral.
Yeah, I didn't even know we have super energy potions.
Oh yeah, you can do energy, super energy, and then staminas.
Just buy a stamina.
I was like, yeah, it's actually one of the ingredients in staminas.
So just buy them at the GE. Players noted that the new blowpipes don't have a clear use case, especially for irons, due to their relatively high wood cutting and fletching requirement in
Very
comparison to
high.
the toxic blowpipe. Well, I thought that it was going to be good for irons. I think we both did. But like, you didn't really get that far on your iron where you were getting like a blowpipe and stuff.
Well, I thought it might have been good, but we didn't talk about the requirements for fletching them, which are very high.
It's like 60s or 70s.
I would just use an atlatl until I got the blowpipe, and then I would just use the blowpipe.
Well, you don't have to now. They have some feedback. So the camphor blowpipe increased from 1 range strength to +2. Your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, the ironwood is from 2 to 4.
Rosewood is from 4 to 6.
And they also added a special attack to the rosewood only, a rapid burst, which is 2 darts in rapid succession, 20% reduced accuracy, and 10% increased damage. I wish it wasn't reduced accuracy. They're already really low. This means it will function similar to a budget dragon knife for enemies with low defense or content, which has guaranteed accuracy.
It's 25% of your special attack, though, so you can do it 4 times.
I would have to look at the stats, but to boast that it is a budget dragon knife is kind of insane, because dragon knife spec is really strong.
Yeah, I know that there's even like end game content that's like if you're going for speed, you use that.
Dragon
like,
knife
what?
is very strong for them to even say that, and also it has reduced accuracy, which the blowpipe is literally designed to have low accuracy to begin with. Kind of like, because we did mention this. I was like, I don't know where you would use this besides tagging. Which, just kind of goes to show that this doesn't really have a place for most players most of the time. But I
like the idea of it, though.
I just don't know if this would change any of that. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to get the whatever, probably like 70 fletching or whatever this would require to get the +1 range strength camphor blowpipe or whatever.
We'll see what people think of it if that passes the poll.
Yeah, and if you're not an iron, you're just gonna buy knives. Like, why would you not just buy knives?
I'm never gonna use these, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
I like it in theory as a main player.
yeah, I don't know. I think they need to add a spec that is better than that, and also maybe add it to the ironwood. I have to look at the requirements, but maybe the ironwood as well.
They separate some of the poll questions to split them out, so they're not like the weird combined ones that we hate.
Yeah. Also, we did skip over that they're gonna include 3 new logs, rarely from a couple of high-level shipwrecks in the balancing pass, to allow players to get materials for the blowpipe, so you don't have to
have the woodcutting level.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 92, right?
For the rosewood, yeah.
It's high.
I'm all like, yo, I'm finishing
finishing
the game at that point, bro.
No, you'll be able to get them naturally without woodcutting.
Yeah, that was a big point, because I was like, I looked at that and I was like, I don't know what the fletching is, but I feel like it has to be really high.
Yeah. The anti-bleed tonic has been adjusted to only heal when used to cure bleed, to avoid encroaching upon the current use case for Gothic's Rest. We're also exploring changing the names so that anti continues to be used for preventative potions only.
Ew.
Okay.
We'd also like to congratulate Kickwizard, Jackscape, Nalik, and Gentle Tractor, the ever genius Gentle Tractor. These are I don't like this. I'm just telling you how it is. So there are 4 options for the new skilling cape. Yeah. Only 4.
And the poll is going to be from August 8th to August 14th, by the way. That's a really short poll, too.
Very short poll. So it's a week-long poll. Should we describe them one at a time? There is 4 of them. We'll start with Kickwizard.
You want to describe me?
Sure. It's a... The thing is, we're going to describe the symbol, because the emblem is different for all 4 of them.
Well, the trims are different. The colors are different.
And also the colorways for all of them are different.
Describe as much as you can, and I'll do B and D,
Well, I'll just say that the untrimmed version is going to be a blue on blue with tan trim. And then it's going to be actually a ship's steering wheel, which is brown.
Yeah.
And then the trim version will just make the trim additional tan.
He didn't say as well, it's a brighter blue than the others.
It is.
It's more like, not quite sky, but like darker than that.
It's a little aqua for sure.
It is. I kind of like that's aqua. Reminds me of water. B is by Jackscape. This one's a little bit of a darker blue, and it has a slightly lighter blue as like the regular cape trim. Whenever it's regular trim, I think it's just a black trim on it, or like a really dark gray.
Yeah, it's definitely gray.
Yeah, and the symbol itself is just like a little sailing boat.
Yeah, it's just a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. C is by Nalik, or it's either Nalik. Who knows? This is just a straight up and down anchor is the symbol, with a very light blue. It's actually even slightly green, and the trim is also the same color. And then when you trim it, it is white trim.
Yeah.
So the cape would be blue and white.
Reminds me a little bit of a Quest cape.
A little bit.
Next is Gentle Tractor. This one is the darkest blue by far. It's like almost kind of like a royal blue. And the little trim, the regular version, the little trimmed, is like a lighter blue. It has an anchor that's tilted on its side. And when it's trimmed, it has a brown trim.
Yeah. Very difficult to explain.
These.
But
I know.
yeah,
I'm sorry, we do our best.
if you cared enough, you know what they look like.
Choose your favorites.
D.
A.
Okay, so we don't like the ones
like A
that
and
are
D,
trimmed in black and white. We
I
like
think
the
that's
ones that
partly
are
why.
we like the ones that are trimmed in tan and brown.
Yeah. I like the sailing wheel a lot, but I don't like that's kind of clipped on the side, so they'd have to figure that out.
I don't think it is, because I mean those are
Or
like
is it just angle?
those are like tassets. Like these are like not built into.
Oh yeah. So it wouldn't really be clipped.
I don't think so. But
Okay.
anyways, I think I picked Gentle Tractors because it looks most OS.
I do agree that that one looks very OS. Like that one, I think I associate with the game, but I do like the idea of the ship wheel. What we wish there was instead.
Not just us.
Do a lot of people think that?
ton of people thought this.
I think it shouldn't have been 1 through 4. It should have been like a Build-A-Bear situation, being like, which color do you like most? Which symbol do you like most? Which trim do you like most? Because like maybe I want Gentle Tractors with the color of the one by Nalik, you know?
Yeah, a lot of people said similar things, like they liked the symbol of A,
The trim of B.
and they liked the color scheme of D.
Yeah.
It was what I saw. Is a lot of people liked parts of A and parts of D, and I'm sure other colorways too, but that's the one I saw the
I
most
like
of.
the C color, but I don't like the white trim because it reminds me of the Quest cape.
Yeah, that one reminds me of the speed cape.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I saw a lot of people saying similar things, and it's kind of weird. I think it's mostly weird just because I get that this was mostly done on, and by mostly I mean I think it's 100% done by either emailing them or DMing or Discord.
I think this was posted places. Like it was a competition.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It was mostly on there, which is like cool. You narrowed it down, but like there's no other options.
I wonder how much they're going to change of them. Like if they're going to change the color schemes to be what they already have in mind or what.
Well, they said they're going to change it to fit OS a little bit.
Of course.
But
I wonder like what that means.
I don't think they would change it a lot, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wish that we could have chosen more rather than like I like these 4 as a basis, but I wish that you could choose like colors and symbols together.
Yeah.
Because I think some of them would have looked better with different colors. I don't know. You guys know what I mean? Like I literally am just thinking of it like a Build-A-Bear, like piece by piece.
Yeah, I definitely think there could have been better options than just giving us 4 and then being like, here's the 4.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a new skill.
Agreed. In case you've forgotten, by the way, I almost skipped this and went to the next blog. There are prizes up for grabs. So first place of the winner here, you get 12 months membership and the cape and icon design are made official. I forgot that's me, the icon too. That's like iconic.
Wow.
Second place is 6 months membership. Third place is 3 months membership. And fourth place is 1 month membership. And yeah, like Robert said, they're going to make it like their style.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be cool no matter what, but I'm not sure what to expect.
Yeah. Anyways, we have a bunch of questions this week.
We do, yeah. So first question is from Hariger. Would it be a bigger outrage if Jagex will no longer make new quests in OSRS, or if all combat skills are combined into one skill named combat? Magic spells that aren't combat related would be in the magic skill still. Kind of random, I was just thinking about this today because my favorite part of OSRS is quest. I think they'd both be like controversial, that's for sure. I think that combining combat would be more controversial.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
But quests are very integral. Like people,
The thing is, I think
Love
they could
quests.
secretly kind of go away from quests and people would kind of not care.
yeah, I think that the combat, there's probably more people who care about combat than quests.
Yeah, I was gonna say there'd be people like us that would bring up like, oh, we haven't got a quest in like 8 months.
Yeah.
But then
But if we logged in and there was no range, no mage, I'd be like,
if you changed combat, 1, people would have PTSD from EOC immediately. And 2, it is so weirdly part of OS now. The way that it's set up is so quintessentially this game that
Yeah.
if they changed it, it would just be a different game.
It does annoy me now. This could never be changed. If it changed, I wouldn't even like it. How Melee has like 3 skills.
Yeah, I don't
and
like
the other ones do.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But anyway, yeah, I think definitely that the combat. Second's from Winter Toad, who asked this question. Actually, I was streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
Which burnt food would you be and why? Don't forget about the obscure ones out there. I resonate with burnt snail the most.
Okay.
Do you know what you'd be? Or I could answer while you look at the list. I actually had it pulled up.
I was gonna say, what burnt foods are there?
There's a lot.
There is a lot. Wow.
While you look,
Burnt potato
would be obviously a burnt shrimp. Because look at it, looks like me. Just like a little curved, my bad posture.
True.
I'm a burnt shrimp at the end of the day. I get sunburnt really easily, much like a shrimp. My logic is foolproof. Second place was the burnt jubbly. The jubblies are huge. I just think that they look funny.
Okay. I was hoping they would have something like this, and this is probably as good as it gets.
Okay.
So I would be burnt spider on a stick.
I was thinking you choose that. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
And this is going to be such a wild ride of rationale.
Let's go.
So I was looking for something that could easily be skewered and act as a pseudo hot dog.
You don't want to be a burnt hot dog?
Because I was thinking about it at the end of the day. Burnt hot dog, actually not that bad.
Pretty good. Up there with burnt marshmallows.
We all, as Americans, have had a burnt hot dog at a cookout.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it might not be the thing you wanted, but it's not the worst thing you had.
That's true.
And that's kind of the slogan for my every single waking moment.
He's been going through a lot of depression lately.
That's the motto I live by is if you're looking for the best, I'm a burnt spider on a stick.
I literally have that tattooed across my back.
I mean,
inspiring.
Yeah. I'm about to get it on my face.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what I would be.
I thought you were gonna choose that too, actually.
Yeah. You would definitely need a bun though, because eating that raw would go crazy.
Definitely. Next question. Oh, I can't see their name. I'll look on Discord. Will you read it?
Yeah, so they said if Jagex offered every single player one free pet. No requirements. You just get it. Would you take it, and which one?
And this is Casimir, by the way. I wouldn't take it because I'm annoying and I want to actually like earn my pet or whatever.
True.
I wouldn't. Oh, you know what I would take actually? Is a capybara.
Okay.
I know they're not real. That's not a real pet.
So you can't choose that one.
But they didn't say I couldn't choose something real or I couldn't choose something fake.
Okay.
So I want a free capybara. I think that'd be cute.
I want a little gnome child.
And he's the same height. He's like weirdly tall. Goes to half your height. Yeah. He's just behind you. I feel like he'd like swear at you.
Yeah.
Like he'd be cussing you out.
Okay. No, that's
Do you like our answer?
That's not my real answer though.
What's your real answer?
My real answer, I was gonna say none. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe the chompy chick, just because there's no flex in that, obviously.
Remember when I used to think that was the biggest flex?
Yeah, that's embarrassing. And then
Penance Queen, so you don't do that grind.
I changed my mind last minute. I want the Zuck pet. Because I low-key just will never do that content. And I don't feel bad about it either.
I wonder if you ever will change your mind.
I mean, I've thought about it and I'm just like, man, that sounds ass. Like,
it sounds so boring.
I can't imagine coming home from my 8-hour shift today, which is a normal shift. I just said 8 hours to make it more dramatic. Jumping on, doing a single run of Inferno,
and then going to sleep because it takes an hour
after 45 minutes, and then going to bed.
Yeah, no.
That sounds awful.
I've already been getting frustrated at Delve, being like, man, I really wish I could practice these waves, and Inferno is like 4 times that.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm good. More than 4 times that.
Yeah, I'm good. I would get it just, and also to be all like, oh, look up my KC.
Yeah.
0.
That'd be really like, what? How'd you do that?
Yeah, just 0, dude.
Bot pet.
I mean, technically, I don't know. Does it show you on the high scores at 1?
I think for Zuck it does.
Oh, at 1?
I think so.
Okay. Because I was going to say, it would be cool
100%.
if like your KC doesn't even show up and you have the pet.
That'd be really cute. Last question is from Matt on Discord. What would your thought be on a broomstick transportation? Broomstick transportation is unlocked with a mini quest where a witch promises to teach you how to fly if you fix her broomstick by gathering special materials across Gilnor. With broomstick transport, you can go from one witch's location to another. Broomsticks are found near a few witches in OSRS, and you just ask the witch if you can borrow it, and then she asks where you're going, and you choose your location. In order to avoid this being overpowered, broomsticks are static like fairy rings, so you can't take one with you. I like this so much that I actually posted this idea on Reddit on Friday, October 22nd, 2021 at 7:49 p.m. I don't know who asked us this question, or maybe we just found it on Reddit, but we posted it on the podcast. So
I feel like I invented this.
no, you invented a different one, I think. Because we both came up with one.
Okay.
You might have, to be fair. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know which one did which.
It just reminds me of something.
But I like the picture because we were talking about how in Canopus, whenever you're like leaping across the buildings, it looks like you're on a broomstick. So I put that picture. This is weirdly well made of me, by the way. I would not put this much effort now.
One of your points for whenever you posted this on Reddit should have just been yellow text, black background.
It should have been, yeah. I'll read what we put 4 years ago.
It got 91 upvotes, so
that feels good.
it was an amount for sure.
It's better than the time that I got tattooed. People were like, those lines suck.
Yeah.
Okay. What we wrote, I did not read this beforehand, so let's see how it stands up. Players use a new type of tree found only in Mauritania, fletch them into broomsticks, and imbue them to turn them into transport. Imbue options will be based on magic levels, can be unlocked via achievement diaries, and with each tier completed, you can imbue the broomstick to allow you to reach more places. Animation similar to the pole vaulting on the Canopus agility course with cutscene like Magic Carpet and Al Kharid. And you'd just be using broomsticks to get to a designated area. I didn't get into more detail. Yours is more detailed. I like yours more. But I did think it was so funny that you said that. And I was like, I do like this, actually.
True.
I like the idea of going to witch. And it being static, too, makes a lot more sense to me.
Which?
Which? What do you think?
I think it's cool overall. I think it's
I don't know. That was a weird hesitation
all
there.
right idea. I was thinking if it doesn't come from a mini quest called Witch's Broom, like BREWN. Broom, or no, WM, so like broom.
Yeah, but what would they be like making brews?
Well, because we have Witch's Brew.
Oh, we do.
Or
Yeah.
no, yeah, we do, right? That sounds.
Or no, witch's potion?
That's Witch's. No, that's Witch's house. We got
Neither
witches,
of us know what we're talking about.
Well, anyways, I think Witch's Brew sounds like something familiar, but so I feel like it would have to be Witch's Broom, spelled like a brew.
But and it would just be alcohol based.
Maybe it would like you would drink it and it would give you like witch's powers for the broom ride or something. But that's cool, I guess.
It's reminding me of the seed pod, like the gnome gliders, which I actually use all the time for clues. So that's why I think this would be handy.
That's cool.
They'd have to add more witches in random places, though.
That's fine. I don't know. I was trying to think of ways to make it more interesting instead of just like you get it and then now you can like teleport places that have witches. Like
normally how teleports work.
Well, I was thinking of more interesting ways to unlock it.
Oh yeah, I like the idea of. I still like the achievement diary unlock idea, where it's just like easy. You have access to certain ones and then it expands from there. But it would be kind of weird if it was like you could go any region, but you unlock in Mauritania. That'd be kind of strange.
I was thinking it'd be cool because there's like a lot of Slayer mobs in the game. Obviously, like the more mobs come out, the more Slayer mobs there are. And the teleports are always either not the best or there's like a lot of running or you have to have like the Slayer ring, which isn't like
which I've never keep for some reason.
Or, I mean, sure, like we have fairy rings, but they're also kind of annoying early on.
Yeah.
So it's like, and also you like, it's not intuitive. I don't think the fairy rings, unless obviously you're just always on the wiki, then you like memorize them.
Oh, I mean, it says on the side the places that you could go.
Well, now it kind of does.
Before it didn't, right?
Yeah, before it didn't for sure. I was thinking it would be interesting if it was like a rare drop that like, I don't know how you would tie it into the lore, but I was thinking of kind of like a Pokemon type of thing where like you catch it using like Witch's Potion or something and that allows you to teleport to that mob or an area near that mob. And I was thinking like, not for all the mobs, obviously. But I was thinking for like, The mob at the end of the Relica dungeon, like we were talking about the other day.
Basilisk? I don't know what's at the end. Tarrasque.
Yeah, Tarrasques.
Tarrasque.
Yeah, Kurask and Tarrasques. So that's really far. You have to run all the way through the dungeon. You could say this for like other dungeons or other Slayer mobs that are kind of in the middle of nowhere. And it's like,
But then how will the broomstick relate to witching though? You're kind of just coming up with a different teleport
oh,
idea.
no. Yeah. Mine's different.
Oh, okay. This is unrelated to broomstick. Because I was like,
Unrelated to
you're going
broomstick.
too far off the side here.
Yeah.
This is a different tele idea.
I was thinking it'd be funny if like, okay, let's try to stay with the witches thing. It's called witch's broom, the way I spelled it. And they're all like, oh, that's ridiculous. We don't use that since like the 1700s or, you know, whatever, since back in the day. We use this new thing that just takes you to a familiar location based on, you know, materials acquired from the animals that live there.
I like where you're going with this, but I don't want it coming from witches at all. I like this as something completely separate.
Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to.
You're trying to make it
relate to
work.
witches.
Yeah, true.
Mine is probably like more like Pokemon themed.
Yeah,
than
gotta
anything.
catch them all, and it could just take you to hunter locations.
Yeah,
Eh?
Hunter Teleport would be okay too.
That was like,
Because yeah, we already
kinda
have
good about
like the
that.
witches thing is really close to magic, which is like we already have magic.
yeah. I'm just thinking of it like the gnome glider, so I think I'd like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be cool. We don't need it, obviously, any more teleports, that is. But if we did, I think tying it to Slayer or Hunter would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, those could both definitely use some love, I'd say.
Yeah, potentially. But anyways, I think this would be cool. It's just I don't think a lot of people would see it as being like a better option than, or not a better option, but as another option to Magic because it's already so similar.
I guess so. That's it for our Q&A though.
That is. So hopefully you all enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to ask us questions. We always love the questions.
We do.
I try to answer them as best I can. And if you want to ask them, go to our Discord or to any of our socials.
Yeah, it's discord.gg/Bunebape. Our Twitter and TikTok are Bunebape OSRS. Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Blue Sky are all Bunebape. I stream 4 days a week at twitch.tv/Bunebape. I post new shorts every day. We also have a Patreon now if you want a little badge next to your name. It's a little blinged out capybara. I love it. Go join the Discord, go on Patreon, just search Bunebape, or it's down in the description if you want to do that. And I think that's it for my spiel.
Yeah, that's it. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. And if you did, we'll see you all.
Very soon.
Bye-bye.